All right, folks, we're ready to go with the main attraction here at the Hills of Home Park. This young man has been singing lead in this band since he was 16 years old, but he started out even before that, recorded with his daddy when he was only 3. He took the job singing lead at the age of 16, and he runs the band to this day. Please put your hands together and make welcome the main man here at the festival, Ralph Stanley II, the Clinch Boys. coal. Loaded 1 ton of rock to get 1 ton of coal. And rock getting paid in the dirty black hole. Oh, it breaks my heart to see that go. I'll never forget you loaded dirty black coal. Still standing tall at the eyes of the wall. I know he loves so. He love you, Dad, for loading dirty black coal. Loading 1 ton of rock to get 1 ton of coal. Getting paid the dirty black hole. Oh, it breaks my heart to see Daddy go. I'll never forget you loaded dirty black hole. I'll never forget you loaded dirty black coal. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's real good to be here tonight for our first show of the 50th anniversary here at the Hills of Home Bluegrass Festival. I do want to thank all you folks because I'm telling you, if we keep this up, you know, Dad asked me to run this about 10 years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. We're about ready to break a record since I've been doing this, and I want to thank y'all for coming. Give yourselves a And I think that about every band that we've had here this weekend has done a great job, don't you guys? Talent has been great, and we are recording every bit of this. So we're going to plan to do a live at McClure 50th. There was a live at McClure before. So you guys be sure and keep that in mind as everybody's playing, because you might hear yourself clapping or hollering on the record when it comes out. But anyway, we're going to get these Clinch Mountain Boys in gear and make sure they've not been laying out too late tonight. Dad used to tell me that I laid out with the dry cattle back in the day, back when I was young. But anyway, that was way back, so now I got to keep these boys in line. But over here on the fiddle, he's been with us since last October. He actually started with us on October the 16th, and that's actually the day that the Stanley brothers started the Clinch Mountain Boys. It was October the 16th of 1946. So that's either a good or bad thing. We ain't found out yet, but I'm sure we will before long. Here in those 7 or 8 months he's been here, I believe he's only been late on 1 show and drunk on 13 of them. He's making his home now in the state of Kentucky. He's going to do you an old tune that my old buddy Curly Ray Klein used to play. It's called Pretty Little Indian. Let's give Stanley E-Fall a great big hand. buddy. Let's move over here to the 5-string banjo player now, and be sure his vocal mic's up, Keith. I seen him moving over to that other one, I don't know why, but we'll get him to come up and sing you a good number. And he's been with me, I believe this coming September will make 3 years, is that right? And I think he does a great job. He's a fine boy with it, and he's a good singer, and he kind of reminds me of a lot of Dad when he sings, and I like that about him. And I think you folks will agree. And he comes from the state of Georgia originally, but he's living in Kentucky right now as well. Let's get together and give Landon Fitzpatrick a nice hand. Yeah, turn him up just a little bit.
Check, check, check. Hello, test 1, 2. Check, check.
Landon Fitzpatrick. Right now on the other guitar here is, he's been with us just a little over a year, and you know, I was going to tell you folks, definitely thank you for driving here with them gas prices so high, but what I'm getting at there, he drives about 5 hours to join us every week to come from where he lives to Coburn, Virginia, and I got to be pretty rough on the gas mileage and everything, but I do want to say I'll never forget the first time he came down to the house, and he told me, he said, "Ralph, I know you don't allow no drinking on your show whatsoever," and he said, "I know you run a good, clean show." I said, "That's right, son." I said, "But I have never seen anything wrong with a man take a little nip before he goes to bed, you know, to make him rest good, make him sleep better." I believe that first night he went to bed 37 times. We're going to get him to do you an old number that I think my dad wrote this, Lonesome Without You. From Orange, Virginia, let's give Caleb Shiflin a great big hand.
More than anyone will know, but the day introduce you to the bass player back here. You never know where he'll end up. He could be out here on top of that blue tent before it's over. But he loves what he's doing, and as you can tell, he can sure make that bass talk when he wants to, can he? He's one of the finest bass players and bus drivers in the business today. And I have discovered something else that he does really well that we're going to ask him to do right now. He's a good singer of leading a good a cappella. And you know, my dad was the first one to start that out, 1970, the first bluegrass artist to ever record a cappella singing. And besides all that, he has been here the longest of any Clinch Mountain boy today. He's been around about 12 years. That deserves a big hand for him. Well, I know that you tried to run me off too, Tyler, too. But at the end of the day, we love each other, and I think he's a great one. And I know you're going to enjoy to hear him sing this one. From Hurley, Virginia, let's give Randall Hibbett's a great big one.
We'll try this right here. It's one of my favorite. Dr. Ralph done years and years ago, and used to love to hear him, Keith Whitley and all the boys do this one. Are you ready, Ralph? I'm ready if you are. Still little children don't want to sing. Well, that's pretty, that Blue Ridge. Barking? Oh, it is. Children go where we send thee.
Oh, Lordy.
How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee one by one. 'Cause one was a little bitty baby born. Children born in Bethlehem. Children go where we send thee.
Oh, Lordy.
How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee two by two. 'Cause two was a Paul and Silas, one was a little bitty baby born. Children born in Bethlehem. Children go where we send thee.
Oh, Lordy.
How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee three by three. 'Cause three was the Hebrew children, two was a Paul and Silas, one was a little bitty baby born. Children born in Bethlehem. Children go where we send thee.
Oh, Lordy.
How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee four by four. 'Cause four was the four that stood at the door. Three was the Hebrew children. Two was a Paul and Silas. One was a little bitty baby born. Children born in Bethlehem. Children go where we send thee.
Oh, Lordy.
How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee 10 by 10. 'Cause 10 was the 10 commandments. 9 was the 9 that stood in the line. 8 was the 8 that waited at the gate. 7 was the 7 that never got to heaven. 6 was the 6 that didn't get fixed. Oh, my life had come back alive. 4 was the 4 that stood at the door. 3 was the Hebrew children. 2 was a Paul and Silas. 1 was a little bitty baby born. Children born in Bethlehem. In Bethlehem. Children born in Bethlehem. Thank y'all, I appreciate that. I want to send that all out to the staff over here. We give Ralph a fantastic job. He's got the best bunch of staff for a Bluegrass Festival I believe you could have anywhere. We'll send that out to those fine folks. Are you enjoying everything this evening? We're so glad to have you with us. You just don't know how much it means to all of us for y'all to be sitting there. And I'm going to take just a second and brag on the guy that heads all this up. I know Jared introduced him, but I want to tell you when it comes to filling big shoes, he stepped into a bunch of big shoes. And going back to Carter Stanley, and then you had Roy Lee Centers and Larry Sparks, and Sammy Atkins, and you had Ernie Thacker, and you had Keith Whitley, one of our favorites. And when you're trying to fill those shoes, Charlie Sizemore, and the list goes on of the people that Ralph Stanley's had singing lead in his band, and I don't think this gentleman took a back seat to any of them. At 16 years old, that's a hard job to fill. I'd hate to have to handle that job at 16 years old, knowing what I had to face. And I know he had to be a scared feller, but you know, he overcome it, and he's done a fantastic job. He's had his own band now for a long time. And his dad told him, he said, Dad, I don't know what to name that band. He said, Ralph, I just want you to keep it Ralph Stanley II for a while. He said, just go try it and see what you think about it. And I know why he done that, because he knew there was going to be that day that he wasn't going to be here with us. And he wanted to leave the Clinch Mountain Boys name in some good hands. And we're glad to see it going on 76 years right now. In any genre of music. When it comes to Clinch Mountain Boys music, you can go across this country and you can put the name of Ralph Stanley out and everybody knows it. Well, this gentleman right here is making his own name, his own mark in the bluegrass field. Y'all put your hands together for Ralph Stanley II!
That's a number that helped write with Alex Leach and Tokyo Joe Rose, old buddy of ours, and got that recorded over here. I'd like to do you now a song that I get a request for, and I've had a lot of them here this weekend. It's been one of my more popular songs, I guess, through the last 10 years, and it's one called Wilder Than Her. Y'all like that, don't you? Let's give that a try there, boy.
I guess that's why she fell in love with me.
or two, but I got more along. I'm wilder than her, drives her out of her mind. I guess she thought that she was one of a kind. She's a summer storm, I'm a hurricane. One blows through the town, one blows the town away, and I'm wild. And hurt. When we go driving, racing through the night, she can drive as fast as me, but she stops at all the lights. She says I'm crazy, and she's probably right. I guess that the reason is that I'm twice as wild. I'm wilder than her, drives her out of her mind. Guess she thought that she was one of a kind. She's a summer storm, I'm a hurricane. One blows through the town, one blows the town away, and I'm wild. And hurt. When she takes my hand, looks me in the eye, I see something I've never seen in my life. She takes the fire and turns it down low. She takes the knife and makes it not so cold. She takes the distance and breaks it in the mouth. She makes my life just a little less wild. I'm wilder than her, drives her out of her mind. I guess she thought that she was one of a kind. She's a summer storm, I'm a hurricane. One blows through the town, one blows the town away. I'm wild. And hurt. Let's do, try not to let it run as late as we did last night, but we're going to try to get all the requests that we had in. And,
Don't point your finger.
well, you took the words right out of my mouth. You pointed your finger at it. What do you think here? You ready for that one? And let's see, Landon, if you want to go ahead and tune her up there and be after this, we'll do something after that, then, okay? Landon will get a break on this song, but this song went #1 for us a few years ago in Bluegrass, and we was real proud of that. I do want to say that I have a new single coming out on June the 23rd, and it's called Back to Virginia. I kind of helped write a few with Billy Droz, and I'm signing a new contract, and so I don't know, I'm going to talk to him tonight, but maybe during the supper break, maybe 10 minutes before the show starts back, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to try it out and see. but I might get him to where we can play it over the system so y'all can hear it. Would y'all like maybe that? All you need is an MP3 in it. Keith, could you do that with the sound? You think you can pull it off if you send it in like that? We'll do our best if we can't, but be looking for it June the 23rd. Don't point your finger. If a man has fallen and he's sorrow bound, that's don't condemn this brother that's down. You might see things different if you walked in his shoes. Help him carry his burden, let him hear from you. Don't point your finger, reach out your hand, go a little bit farther to help your fellow man. Shine a light on his pathway, help to make him stand. Don't point your finger, reach out your hand. This new capo, I think Paige Capos is going to start endorsing Ralph Stanley II and the Clinch Mountain Boys. I might try to get a black one. That blue's pretty too. It's Kentucky blue, but I think it's a real good capo. If you're looking for a good capo for your guitar, well, that's a good one. And we got number 29 of the Ralph II guitars coming tomorrow. If anybody wants to look at it, Blue Ridge Guitars. We have a Clinch Mountain Special, Ralph II Clinch Mountain Special model. So, and my dad signed 58 of these guitars. After that's gone, they won't be no more, but I'm sure we'll still keep selling them. But if anybody wants more info, just look us up. Dave, stand up and talk to that gentleman there. Let's give David and Richard the honor. Richard, stand up. Blue Ridge Guitars with us here. So, get heads up. Swing the knife.
That town coming around this old
rank stranger for you now. And, that is one that you'll never, ever beat the original version of My Dad and Uncle Carter. But I'm proud to say that even Dad said that we sung it on that TV show. He said, Ralph, I believe you sung that, you know, or not better than Carter, but he said, I believe you done as good a job as anybody's ever had besides Carter.
Yeah,
that made me feel good when he said that. And,
Yeah.
if y'all have not seen that Bill Gaither show, go watch that. And it's on, I guess you can find it on YouTube, but we done that years ago, and I'm glad we got to do it. We'll try to sing it, and Landon will do the tenor, and Caleb will do the baritone, Rank Stranger. My nephew to go out here to do a couple songs, but before we do that, then we're going to do one more number, and I believe we should be on time. Trying to get, I know Ron Thompson and Dry Branch Fire Squad, you know, it's the first time they've ever been here, by the way, and he come all the way from Colorado, and I played out there at his festival one time in West Cliff, Colorado. But you know, he played the mandolin for Dad for a little while, back before Ricky Skaggs come on board, and Ron, they do a good job, so y'all stick around and listen to them. We want to be sure they get a good set here tonight, because they didn't get to play one last night. But Randall, real quick, why don't you tell them just about a couple things, and I'll be getting everything ready here. Okay?
All righty then. I want to take this second to tell y'all about the raffle boards. Just a second. We're raffling these cornhole boards off, and I'll tell you, it's going to a good cause. This baby, he's been very, very sick since he come into this world, And at a year old, he's had 2 heart surgeries, and he's actually in the hospital right now at UVA in Charlottesville. And he is facing a heart transplant, and I want y'all to go by and buy some changes. If you don't play cornhole, throw $1 in a box, $5, $10, $100, whatever you want to throw in there. Because I know every dollar of it's going to a good thing. And of course you can see the boards that we had made for the 50th anniversary over there. And if you haven't looked at them, go over and check them out. They're real nice. And of course we got them Dallas Cowboy ones. I don't blame nobody if they don't want to take him out of here, because I'm a Redskins fan. But the key is, now listen, the key is if you buy the chances, if you take the tickets, you get 2 opportunities to win. So that's a plus right there in itself. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
This baby is so special to my heart. I lost my brother 4 years ago, and going on 5, and this baby was born on his birthday on April the 23rd. And I think there's a lady come by earlier told us that was her birthday also, and he's very special to my heart, and his name's Jason. If you haven't seen his picture, go over and look. He's just a prettiest little thing ever was, and I know his family could sure use the money, and we would sure appreciate it. And I know the Clinch Mountain Boys is going to donate. You watch this now. Come here, Clinch Mountain Boys.
Put my 20 in when I get off, Randall.
All right. Do you see this, boys?
Yeah.
You hear that, don't you? Tell them what you're going to do, Ralph, when you throw your 20 in
I'm
there.
gonna put my 20 in as soon as we get off stage.
And Ralph said when he throws his 20 in there, the first one that follows him over and throws another 20 in there, he's going to let them write their names on his tickets. How about that?
Forget it, you can have my chances on it, so that's right.
Stanley said what? I'll explain myself. 20 right there? 20 right here. And I know Landon's got it. He's been selling moonshine. I mean, he's been doing a fantastic job this weekend.
Landon's finally got the clothes in his bag.
Also, go by and check Ralph Stanley II's merchandise out. He's got some fantastic merchandise, CDs, product. He's got a brand new t-shirt hanging over there, actually 2 brand new t-shirts, and a festival t-shirt, got brand new hats, posters, got a few of the 75th anniversary posters left. He had 250 of them made. When they're gone, they're gone. That'll be the last of them, and that's a good collector's item in itself. I know I've got stuff that dates back, and when I was a little old boy, Keith Whitley gave me a picture of Ralph and the Clinch Mountain Boys, and I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I still got the photo, and I had Dr. Ralph to sign it for me before he passed away, and that stuff's very special, you know, and I keep up with that, and I know those are good collector's stuff to have, and if you're a bluegrass fan like we are, I know you'll love it. Stanley Efall has some shirts and CDs. If you want Caleb's stuff, you have to go to the courthouse up in Orange, Virginia. And he's got some hits up there, DUIs and whatnot. And I better hush. His grandpa killed me before I get out of here. Are you enjoying the Clinch Mountain Boys? I've heard more noise than that at Freddie's funeral home. Are you enjoying the Clinch Mountain Boys?
Everybody give a big hand to my nephew, Mr. Nathan Stanley. Big hand for Nathan. Come on out, Nathan. How you doing, Nathan?
Good, Ralph. How you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing great. It's been a good festival so far, and good to have you back up here with us.
It's been 6 years since we've been on stage together up here, and it's long overdue. So it's good to be here with you fine folks, and to see a great big crowd of y'all out here. Y'all having a good time tonight? I want to thank Ralph and all the guys for having me up here with them. We want to do something special for you folks and just get together and sing on the same show. And well, you said you want to start it with the one that I wrote for Papon. We recorded a few years ago. We have it on CD over here. We have a music video for this. It's one called He'll Always Be Papon to Me. We hope you enjoy it. Always this will be over here all weekend. We have all of our CDs and things over here. We have the CD Every Mile. We was real proud to win a Dove Award for back in 2014 for Best Bluegrass Gospel Album of the Year. And we have my latest record that has that song on it, and also I do it with Miss Patty Loves. Come over and see us. And Ralph, it's so good to be here with you this weekend. And
Yeah, it's good to get you out to sing a couple, Nathan, and you'll be back each night.
I'll be back. Can I have a little bit more vocal mic up here, brother, so I can hear this a little better? But if you want to go back, you're sounding good. I'm hoarse tonight.
Well,
a little hoarse the last few days.
I used a little mule last night.
I was a little mule, that's right.
Well, which one do you want to do now? So
Let's do an old Stanley Brother song that I love to hear Papa and Carter do, one called Bury Me Beneath the Weeping Willow.
Yes, yes.
Fire Squad out here. So after we do this, we'll say so long for tonight, but we will be around at the record table and things like that if you want to come by. And be sure, and let's go over here and help the little baby out. I've seen him in person, And I tell you, it really breaks my heart to see him go through all those surgeries. So, and there is some real nice cornhole boards they made too. It's got my picture on one of them, and the Dallas Cowboys, I believe, on the other. So, but after we do a little bit of Katie Daly, we'll say so long to you, and we'll see you tomorrow night. So y'all stick around for the last two acts of the night. Here we go. Thank you. Y'all enjoyed the show? Get Caleb back out here.
Go sing Sweet Susan, that old red boy.
Stand there, I'll knock him out of the table. Go ahead.
sing a word in trouble. Hate's a worried man, but sing a word in trouble. Hate's a worried man, sing a word in trouble. Worried man, but I won't be worried no more.
Ralph Stanley II, the world famous Clinch Mountain Boys. How about